What's going on, everyone? Back again with another video. And yeah, so I never filmed like in a vehicle before. You want to be in it? Oh, come on. Anyway, so so today is Sunday. Today I'm filming this. No, this is not a photo video. I wish, but
off the plane.
But yeah, so we're going to the Charlotte race, night race. What is it called? The Coca-Cola 600. And yeah, so if you guys didn't check out Charlotte Roval from last year, I'll link it up in the cards. And also, if you guys didn't check out Martinsville night race that was last month, I'll also link it up in the cards too. So yeah, it's my first night race. I really do like the track Charlotte better than I do Martinsville, if you want my honest.
Technically, it's your second night race. First night race at Charlotte, but second night race overall.
Yeah, what my uncle said. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm just kind of doing the intro now, and I'll see you guys at the racetrack. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the racetrack right about now. One thing that I mentioned about, that I didn't mention a few seconds ago, was, alright, we're in Charlotte, North Carolina, right? And since we've been here, we've been seeing airplanes like every time you turn around. Like, how many have we seen?
We're close to double digits.
Yeah, like every time it seems like every 5 seconds you see an airplane like just flying on through. So yeah, I thought I would kind of point that out, because I've never seen, I've seen airplanes, you know, fly, but it'll be like one. Is that the same one, or is that a bird?
That's a bird.
Oh, I thought it was another plane. So, yeah. By the way, you guys like the sunglasses? What do you guys think? Thumbs up for the sunglasses? I like them. They're pretty cool. They're Iron Man brand. I think these are men's sunglasses. Whoops. Even if they are, so what? They look good, right? What do y'all guys think? Comment below. And we're waiting for the light to turn green. It's green, but people ain't going. So yeah, that's what's going on. Oh, another thing. Did I mention there's gonna be a Ferris wheel at the track? Yeah, supposedly there's supposed to be a Ferris wheel. Who knows? Maybe some POVs? Hint, hint? I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be there. If it is, my guess is it's gonna probably look like the Mulligan wheel, or maybe Deglow's Century wheel. That's what I'm guessing. And the Mulligan wheel from right off of show's orange unit. Yeah. So that's what's up. Alright guys, so we just made it to the track. Just waiting for my uncle to use the bathroom, and then we'll be at the track. So the Ferris wheel is here, but I want you guys to guess what type of Ferris wheel it is. So pause this video and comment below, what Ferris wheel could it be? Could it be the Century wheel? Could it be the giant wheel like Deglow's? Could it be the Mulligan wheel like right off of? Take a guess in the comments. Vote. Put it in the comments. What's Ferris wheel could be here? So yeah, I'll see you guys once we get at the track. Alright you guys, so if you guys guess Mulligan wheel, you are correct. Here it is, the Mulligan wheel. Pretty one. I'm not sure whose it is. I'll find out some way somehow. So yeah, if you guys guess Mulligan wheel, you are correct. Congratulations.
Pictures from the garage area.
Alright, you guys, we're in the track. There's the toilet, the Ferris wheel. Welcome, race fans. Circle K.
Oh, that's.
See, Charlotte Motor Speedway. Oh, here's the display clothes. So yeah, this place is sold out, and one area to park is like $40. $40 to park. That is absolutely insane.
One bit, Scott. Anything he's talking about?
I'm probably getting weird looks while I'm vlogging, but I'm okay. So yeah, it's definitely a hot one, that's for sure. Kind of reminds me of Salem Fair. Look, there's the Ferris wheel, right? Yep, there's the Ferris wheel. And yeah.
Jefferson, where are you going?
There's the Coca-Cola next gen car. I don't know how much you guys can see. Coca-Cola. No, this is not a sponsor, but I thought that was pretty cool. Having Coca-Cola car. There's who drives number 8?
Tyler Reddick.
Tyler Reddick.
It's a next gen car up close.
Yeah.
There's like a move that way because there's like a massive glare on the windshield. Got it? I got a couple of them. Okay. Yeah, that's
So yeah, Cheddars.
Oh, is that safer that way? Less time to change faster.
Pretty cool.
Crosses or stars of David. They add up to only a tiny fraction of the price that has been paid for our freedom.
Okay, I don't know how much you can hear me, but in a few minutes I go next door. By the way, you guys like my snowman hat? I don't know how much you guys can hear me, but this is
free men and women. It is a weapon our adversaries in today's world do not have. It is a weapon that we as Americans do have.
Alright, you guys, so we just going up to the entrance. Soon we'll be going around the track, warming up. I don't know how much you guys will be able to see the track because there's actually yeah, so take like a way to run. It's hot. We don't even think about this thing. We don't know. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But yeah, that's all I think. I'll check in.
These crews have to be exacting and do a pit stop that is 4 tires and fuel in less than 10 seconds. It's amazing. You'll be seeing it. You'll be seeing it probably here more than any because we have 4 different stages of racing here. Coca-Cola 600. Of electronics built into the racing surface to make sure they don't go above the safe speed limit coming in or going out. The drivers have to be very, very cautious in this pit lane area. They are getting it right now. Not only that tachometer reading, but a look over, a reminder of how far down pit lane their pit crew really is. Some, it's very quick, coming off 4. Others, it's down towards 1. So down towards the scoring pylon, you see where Denny Hamlin's FedEx Racing team, the Joe Gibbs Racing Squad, is parked. That is the preferred pit lane assignment. The bully box right next to him. That is right there to push and force to be able to be right there with the leaders. It's the longest way down pit lane, but it's the quickest way out. And as soon as Hamlin feels the jack drop, he can drop the hammer and fly out of his racing spot, unlike most any up and down pit lane, because he's unimpeded. It'll be a long time for him to come down pit lane.
Away from Kyle Busch. He'd like that third position. Busch, of course, winning the most recent points-paying race in Kansas, but his teammate Bubba Wallace was very, very strong. He's starting strong tonight, and again, Kyle Busch will race side by side with Brother Kurt.
Kyle Busch would like to keep his teammate Denny Hamlin in sight right now, but he's fighting hard for that third spot. Busch will go to the bottom of the racetrack.
Hamlin beginning to ease away from his competition by about half a dozen car lengths. That's where in second, Kyle Busch will run the middle groove. Bubba Wallace now rides third. He'll go to the top off two.
Looking a little further back, Christopher Bell, Racy right in the middle of Tyler Reddick and William Byron as they get down into the middle of turns 3 and 4. Power to go to the bottom of the racetrack.
Crowded Kyle, he pushed him at the racetrack and got him very close to the outside wall, but those two cars did not apparently touch after that incident there on the after a few laps after the restart. But Suarez, the new leader, as Kyle Busch brings his car down the pit lane, and we'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to PRN, the Performance Racing Network.
Check in with Brett McMillan.
Well, Kyle Busch has come to do some work on this car to try to make it as aerodynamic as possible.
Doug, you got to believe that Kyle Busch is not going to be happy that Daniel Suarez crowded him up the racetrack the way he did, and I doubt Suarez meant to do what he did as far as moving that high up the racetrack, but nonetheless, the two did not make contact. We've looked at several angles on TV.
But if you're going to have problems, we've often said this race, have them early. You've got a lot of time to make up that ground, and Kyle Busch is one of the best at rallying back from adversity as they're still working on the M&M's Toyota parked down in the pit lane right now, and looks like a handful of people are going to come to pit road, and these, Mark, I'm betting are going to be drivers that decided not to pit on the first go around. As we're watching, it looks like Christopher Bell and Bubba Wallace come onto the pit lane. Brad Gilly?
Bubba Wallace hopped on the radio. He told crew chief Booty Barker, I'm just trying not to lose my mind being out front. He's having a great time out there right now. Booty Barker said, we got 600 miles, calm down. He's a little bit loose. They're going to tighten him up. Chase Briscoe said that he'd love to run the wall, but he just doesn't think he can do it for the next 350 laps. He got 4 fresh tires, 2 cans of Sunoco race fuel. Also, Christopher Bell fresh tires this time as well. Brett McMillan.
Corey LaJoy has come to a stop at his pit stall, doing a lot of work on the left side of that car, trying to get those tires off.
Toyota Camry TRD pace car makes that left-hand turn. We're ready to get going again.
Kyle Busch being scored now 35th minus 1 lap. So here we are, the leaders into the Geico restart zone. Green flags back out. On the outside, Suarez with a big jump. He'll lead the pack to turn 1.
Certainly plenty of time for Kyle Busch to recover. Suarez running a groove off the top of the racetrack. Makes it extremely difficult for Denny Hamlin to get to his inside. Hamlin will try. Now he'll settle up behind Daniel off turn 2.
Hamlin drops right in behind the leader, Suarez now, but it looks like Alex Bowman would like to have that second spot. He'll go to the bottom of the racetrack.
Suarez on the point. The battle is for second. That's going to be Denny Hamlin, and down on his...
Son, where do we need to be early? And where do we want to be when this finishes? Of course, they want to be up front to get that bonus point like Chase Elliott. But how do they try to get there? Do they make it a long ball pass right now, or do they work their way up there through pit stop adjustments? We'll find out.
So yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'll probably be complaining about it.
Well, before the pit stops get going, let's check in with Wilson.
Station identification. This is PRN, the Performance Racing Network.
So we're back at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, so glad you could join us. Mark Darrow, Doug Rice, turn announcers, Rob Albright, Pat Patterson. Again on pit road, Alan Cavana, Brad Gilly, Brett McMillan, so glad you could join us. Don't forget PRN back on the air from Sonoma, California. Series practice and qualifying on Saturday, June 11th at 4:30 Eastern Time. Then on Sunday, June 12th, it's the Toyota Save Park 350, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. And guess what? The chute is back. The carousel is out. The chute is back, and I think it's going to make for a better race.
I think so too, Mark. They tried the carousel for a couple of years, and I think those races were a little bit more lackluster than what they had been. I really like the idea the chute creates a new passing zone too.
So Chase Elliott chooses inside of row number 1 as we get set to restart this race. To his outside, Ross Chastain. Row 2 inside, Ryan Blaney. Outside, Martin Truex Jr. The rest of our top 10. Denny Hamlin 5th. 6th is Tyler Reddick. Eric Jones 7th. 8th, Kurt Busch. 9th, Austin Dillon. 10th is Austin Cindric.
Rounding out the top 20, Kyle Busch is 11th. Chris Buescher is 12th. 13th, Joey Logano. 14th, Christopher Bell. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 15th. 16th, Michael McDowell. Chase Briscoe being scored 17th. William Byron 18th. 19th is Kevin Harvick. And Cole Custer is back in 20.
Currently 31 cars on the lead lap, and we still have at this point, when they take the green flag, 69 laps to go to get to halfway in the end of stage number 2 here in the Coca-Cola 600. Kim Childress takes the pace car on the pit lane. NASCAR starter Joey Aycock has the green flag cocked in his right hand. Will he let it go? He does. We're back underway in the Coca-Cola 600. Elliott gets a good start, but Chastain hangs there on his passenger door.
As the sun relentlessly hunts the horizon, side-by-side battle up front for that top spot. Chase Elliott restarted with the race lead, but Chastain will not go away. They're door-to-door off too.
Door handle to door handle, as we like to say. Halfway down the back stretch, they stay locked together. Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain. Now Elliott edges a nose forward. Chastain.
Back behind.
White checkered flag, and then these cars will pull down pit lane.
Slow down. He had a flag.
Clearly the most significant moment in all of motorsports will happen. We'll pause to pay tribute and honor those that gave all so we could have this Memorial Day weekend. That'll be coming up. 11 laps to the end of stage number 2 for the Coca-Cola 600.
Yeah, so
A lap, no, maybe 2 down. They still got a lot of time to get back into the fight here. Xfinity XFi, do more of what you love with faster internet. Xfinity, proud premier partner of NASCAR. So far, the fastest Xfinity lap of the day belongs to Ross Chastain, 181.452 miles per hour. That happened on lap 133. To this point, Chase Elliott. Let's line them up here for you. We've had 10 different leaders and 15 lead changes here, 9 caution flags for 42 laps. Ross Chastain will be the leader when we go back to green, followed by his teammate Daniel Suarez. Chase Briscoe is 3rd, 4th Tyler Reddick, Eric Jones 5th, Brian Blaney 6th, 7th Chris Buescher, Kevin Harvick 8th, 9th to Kyle Larson, and 10th to Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Eric Almirola has worked his way back to 11th. Brad Keselowski running higher than he's run all day in 12th. 13th, Alex Bowman. Cole Custer 14th. 15th, Bubba Wallace. Harrison Burton up to 16th. 17th, Kurt Busch. William Byron 18th. 19th, Martin Truex Jr. 20th, Joey Logano. Kurt Busch in 17th. Led the cars off a pit lane after this yellow flag.
And Pat, looks like the lights off on the pace car. Time to get back to business.
Yep, Jim Childress getting ready to make a left-hand turn here just a minute. Up front, the Trackhouse boys have got the front row covered. It's Ross there, Chase Briscoe back there going to sign off with Tyler Reddick. Okay, here we go. A few laps to
laps left now in stage number 2 of the Coca-Cola 600, which will also be the halfway mark of this 400-lap event. Green flag waves, and Ross Chastain is gone.
Well, shot out of a cannon, Ross Chastain all by himself. Daniel Suarez will try to battle back low. And we've got a car spinning. I believe it's Ryan Blaney's car. Will hit the outside wall and collect a half dozen others right in the middle of the banking of turn 2.
Kurt Busch is involved this. Also, Denny Hamlin. It looks like William Byron got a piece of it. At least a half a dozen cars. Also, Brad Keselowski, who was just rallied, involved in this incident along with Ryan Blaney. So, Rob, a big mess over there in turn 2.
Yeah, and I was actually watching the leaders come off turn 2, and this happened, maybe 150 yards back. And the first thing I saw was Ryan Blaney spinning and sliding up the banking. He hit the outside wall, and when he slid down, that's when he began to collect a whole host of other vehicles.
Kurt Busch has tried to refire his Monster Energy. Toyota can't do it. He is taking his gloves off, a little bit disgusted, kind of
and Daniel Suarez fighting it out for 4th.
Shout out to Noah Gragson, who started the race early, a lap down, but he's battled his way back into the top 10 at this stage, and the fight continues to race for that second spot, also for the 4th place.
Now, nobody's giving up front there. Once again, Chastain is gone. Here comes Briscoe, though, trying to work with Logano. He goes to the middle of the track. Logano stays upstairs. Briscoe's not going to make the line.
Chase Briscoe trying to get around Joey Logano.
Okay, so a little bit of an update.
Watching with fascination the AMR safety crew try to flip over the Chris Buescher number 17 machine back on the way it should be, because when it got through rolling down the front stretch here, it did wind up on its roof. Mark, we don't see that happen too often.
No, we don't, and it'll be interesting to watch some of the replays of this. TV usually waits until they're absolutely sure the driver's okay. And again, the window net has been dropped by Chris Buescher, even though he was upside down. Again, that's a signal to the crew that he is okay. And Doug, these next-gen Cup cars are very, very safe. We see now they put it back down on 4 tires very, very gently. And now you see Chris Buescher moving around inside that car, getting unstrapped, getting his Hans device and different things like that free, his radio unhooked, and then he'll be able to climb out of that car. And there he is, Chris Buescher, walking under his own power. The crowd here at Charlotte, the sellout crowd, gives him a standing ovation. He's pulling his helmet off and getting ready to get in the ambulance to get checked at the care center.
I think that every fan here is breathing a little bit easier now to see Chris Buescher come out of that car and take off his helmet, and now we're going to get the benefit of replay to see what actually triggered this. I know the trigger car was the Daniel Suarez 99 machine.
Suarez moved up the racetrack. He was touched by Chase Briscoe. Just past the start-finish line, he got sideways, and then trying to miss him, Chris Buescher ran into him. He slid through and caught something on the turf. I'm not sure if it was a drain or not, and then the barrel roll begins for Chris Buescher. So a very fast car, certainly top 10 material. And again, we watch another replay. Here is Suarez getting sideways. Kyle Busch sneaks by. And also now, he gets hit by Michael McDowell, it looks like, or maybe that was Todd Gilliland. And then here's Buescher. He hit something, Doug, like the drain maybe. There's drains down there. And once he hit
a lot tighter. Yeah, and every time we make it up, we just fall on our face on pit road and go to the back again. So, you know, we just kept battling. That's just kind of the name of the game in this particular race, because it's just so long. I knew the attrition was going to be high.
Third place for Kevin Harvick. Brad Gillen?
Chase Briscoe ended up with the 4th place run here today. He was battling for the lead toward the end of this race, and quite honestly, looking up and seeing you in 4th after everything that...
Alright, one little bonus of the Mulligan wheel. As you guys can see, it's being taken down. Not sure who owns this, not sure what company owns it. So if anyone has seen this particular one and knows it, please let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of curious on who owns it. Because normally you'll see like the amusement company like on the side of the trailer, but you don't. In this trailer you don't see anything, because down there is the seats. But yeah, so if anyone knows who owns this Ferris wheel, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm curious. Alright, that's one little footage.